turn down the music.
Oh, yes. Right, you're really good.
Yeah, I got you. That's why they get screwed. They didn't have the headphone.
Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, my tweet's not going out. Welcome. 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 Welcome.
Yeah, it looks good.
Here we are. It's South American Dota. It's playoff time, baby. We've got Midas Club Elite versus the Mad Kings. This is the first playoff of many to come, the beginning of the best of threes. I'm Zyori. He's Trent Pax.
Hello.
And we're now in Dota TV. What's up, everybody? Midas Club versus Mad Kings. Trent, what's the good word? First pick, Clockwork.
All right, well, first off, we got Midas Club Elite. You guys probably the least known, I would say, at least personally for me. I don't know too much about these guys. Not big names in the past couple of years or anything like that. Laposa's the only guy I really recognize.
They're Brazilian, I know that.
They are some Brazilians who represent in the area. But he used to play on Okeed Stars. That's where he was. Okay, all right. But anywho. And then Mad Kings, another team that you probably don't know too much about. Oh, Schofield and Atune, you guys definitely know. Actually tagged up properly, which is nice.
Yeah.
And, well, maybe not Schofield. And then Sladen as well, you probably recognize from a lot of pubs. Pretty high MMR player, rocking out of Ecuador, I do believe.
Ecuador.
So, Ecuadorial.
I wonder what the
Live at Equator.
Wonder what the ping issues are like coming out of Ecuador.
I'm sure he's fine.
I'm sure he's fine. The wise words of Trent Pack.
Yeah. Last words. The Clockwork first, that was like a pretty big deal for SG Esports at the Major, Kiev. They used the support Clockwork a lot, and that's how they won their first game against OG.
Trent, when I see Clockwork first, I think to myself, safety first, because he's a safe pick.
He is safe. And then they go right into the Enigma, so they give away the fact that this is their 4-3. Maybe not necessarily in that order if you want to be crazy and have like a 4 Enigma or something like that, but either way, you have a very good idea as to what's going on that off lane. But they want that counter team fight up against the Warlock.
Yeah, a little surprising to see the Enigma picked up this early, but I will admit this is one of the reasons why I am pumped up to see some SA Dota here for the playoffs, because I've been talking about Enigma a lot this qualifier, casted a lot of the EU group stage, a little bit of the NA, and we did not see much Enigma. We saw a couple of occasional pocket picks. I think Complexity played it yesterday. One of those NA teams did at least. It's a good hero. I think still, like, the dialogue around Enigma is way too caught up in the black hole, and you know you're picking Enigma because you want to push, you want to have Midnight Pulse, you want to be able to farm well, and it gets to this point now. If you get the cooldown reduction talent, Black Hole actually has a manageable cooldown.
Yeah,
so,
it's not bad. You never use the skill, you know, that kind of stuff.
But it's sort of similar to what we were talking about with like Magnus, how we're seeing more and more just solo RP, get a kill, get some momentum. I think the same kind of logic is starting to flow with Black Hole, where you just want to use it, get it on cooldown. If you can find one person with it and isolate them to start a fight, it's a big value add.
For the most part.
Yeah.
We still working well? Oh, we look great. Sorry, guys. We're getting set up here.
We look pretty
I
good.
had to move my chair.
Twist you a little
Oh,
bit.
twist me.
There
Twisty. Yeah, this.
That mic stand's not as good.
It moves a little bit. We're figuring things out here.
You just got to talk right into it, Trent.
Yell at
Get it right up next to your gullet.
My gullet is expanding thanks to the McDonald's located nearby. So that's exciting.
Oh, I forgot Midas Club. I know one of these guys. Fucking A. Look at their fourth player over there.
It's just fucking A?
That's really his
yeah.
name. Fucking A.
Okay. Actually, I do recognize Pico.
Yep.
Oh, so which one's Laposa then? Oh, jeez. Well, anyway.
I have no idea. Is
That's
it Mandy? I don't know.
No, it's not. It's one of those. We'll just not worry about it.
And I'd really like to tweet that we've gone live, but I can't.
What are you doing? Oh, you can't tweet. You don't have any service. Well, that's
My
no good.
service doesn't work here. I
Sorry,
need the Wi-Fi password too.
Well, I tried. I sent the thingy, but what do we got here? So they've been playing quite a bit of Sand King for Midas Club Elite, a little bit of Darkseer, tons of this whole Clockwork. In fact, they usually open Clockwork Witch Doctor.
I mean, look at wow, Witch Doctor. Nahaz was talking shit about Witch Doctor yesterday.
Well, that's just wrong. It's a good hero. Great hero.
Very gyro.
I'm sure he had a good reason for it. So that would be a ton of AOE team fight. Go with like the Fatal Bonds and whatnot. Wow, I'm having a hard time with the draft without sounds. Jeez, like, the game is going to be very difficult. I'll figure it out. I would say Warlock. What are the heroes? Legion Commander isn't very good against Enigma, even though he cancel Black Hole. You're good against the early push of Enigma though, and Warlock Legion's pretty good.
I mean, you've already got two heroes that are pretty good. One with the Warlock that goes through BKB. Puck, Stun, Dream Coil also goes through BKB.
Ah, but only if they're moving, not the initial mini stun.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Right. But you still have a silence, even before BKB.
Yeah.
Puck is pretty good. Right? They have to break the tether, so never mind. Puck sucks. At dealing
Yeah, but
with
you
Enigma.
can mini stun if he doesn't have a BKB, which is nice. That's fine.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely the hardest pick of their whole draft, hence why they're using their entire time trying to figure out exactly what they want to reveal, what they don't want to reveal. And they go for the Queen of Pain, so super
offlane
safe
Puck.
mid. Yeah. At this point, Puck's almost like more often offlane, but at least people don't ban out mids for the most part during the second phase because of it. So that's nice.
Terrorblade ban too.
That's a little unusual, but just heavy push with Enigma could have been a problem. Disruptor against the Puck and the Queen of Pain, pretty good.
Yeah, it's a great disruptor game. Pairs very nicely with the Enigma. Now 2 different forms of block in. You got kinetic field and the power cogs. Pretty good.
You basically can't blink in until you see Static Storm used, or you can be in big trouble as a Queen of Pain.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
We're here in the
are.
studio. South America. Woo!
5 seconds remaining.
Great work.
Trent, we have a couple of fans.
Reserve time.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, we got to keep phones away from the mic.
Oh, yeah.
I was holding my phone right next to the mic.
Lol.
All right.
All right. Speaking of very quick push, click that client. Get me back in Dota TV. What are you doing? Help the people out.
I'm making some extraneous noises to make them think.
Okay. Speaking of very fast push, it's Lycan.
How to like it?
Oh, my goodness. So, position 1, they're leaving their 4 role, actually, for the final pick, unless they are support Queen of Pain pickers. You never know. But that's pretty unusual when you have the final pick.
Yeah.
Maybe worried about it being picked up by Midas Club Elite, as they did ban out
Possible.
similar heroes.
I don't know. We've seen teams really start to prioritize the Lycan, and he still feels a little hit or miss to me. It reminds me a lot of Razor. When he looks good, he looks amazing, and when he doesn't look good, he looks kind of subpar. You know, very
right.
hit or miss hero. He follows the extremes. You don't have too many of these games, it feels like, where Lycan just has an okay game and has a normal impact, and that's it. He either dominates or gets dominated for the most part. But they needed some way to hit towers. They needed some push, so I do like this. I mean, the golem's a step in the right direction, but now you've got all sorts of little doggies to help you out and knock down those structures. Midas Club Elite.
They got to figure out what mid they want.
What do they want?
That won't get banned out. Like, I assume that's what you pick here. And I'll go for the Storm. So does decent against Queen of Pain. Gets an Orchid against both Queen and Puck. Pretty solid. Can be someone to grab that Warlock in the back lines, and Lycan has a hard time actually dealing with him. So very solid pick. Pretty classic South American hero, especially if you've got a team that tends to rely on like a single person. Now, of course, we don't really know too much about Midas Club Elite and who that superstar just may be, but
5 seconds.
All right, Trent, your job is to monitor Twitch chat since I can't do it
okay,
easily.
sounds good. I will do that. But it's 5 minutes delayed,
I know, but still.
so it's impossible to troubleshoot things.
Well, a little bit. I'm pretty sure I was trying to. That whole time I was tweeting, my phone was right next to the microphone.
Yes, that was probably an issue.
Almost positive that's why it's making noise.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. Hopefully we'll figure that out.
However, we need to keep tabs on it. We already figured it out.
Well, can't you listen right now while we're talking?
Oh, yeah. All right, let me put on the headphones.
That's a good idea, right?
10 seconds
Final ban will be the Kunkka, taking out the 4. The Sven, I agree with, as a very good with the Enigma and the Disruptor.
I don't know, dude. I'm on the Suns fan train. I'm over Sven. I'm over it.
Yeah, but it's really good against Lycan. Like, you need someone who has that burst to try and bring him down while he's stunned up because he's so slippery. Stun versus the Puck versus the Queen of Pain, it's all really good. It's just, it would have been a great hero for them.
I don't know.
10 seconds
If you say so,
Well,
buddy.
yeah, I know so.
I know so.
Mobile heroes are very good. Like, even like a safe lane Ember Spirit kind of a deal would have been nice if it wasn't banned out. They already have the Storm Spirit, though, so they're okay going for someone just a little bit more solid. Your best friend Razor's still in, but Lycan's pretty good at breaking that tether.
Yeah. I don't think this is a great Razor game. Puck, Queen of Pain, both also very elusive against the static link. Midas Club looking for a safe laner. What about Life Stealer? You've got
It
a
gives you
Storm
the
Spirit
bomb.
and a Clockwork. A lot of burst damage.
They don't have anything that breaks. Well, they could Warlock ult to you. Yeah, Lifestealer's not bad. Jug's still there. Blood, now we're talking. That's a much better
I mean,
hero.
why talk about Life Stealer when you could have Bloodseeker?
Yeah, talk about mobility. Pretty common counterpick against Lycan in the past couple months.
Yep, just Rupture the Wolf while he's running. Queen of Pain, she can max blink
Oh,
distance.
look how little time you have to deal with this. They have like 10 seconds.
10 seconds
And then 7 seconds
remaining.
reserve time. Brutal. You're like, oh shit, that's a Bloodseeker. Do we build like some Lincoln's guy? We're trying to figure out, is this just position 4?
Just pick up somebody to get a Force Staff.
You're like, do we need like an Oracle? What's happening, guys? What do we do? I'll just
take
get the
Earth Spirit. So
the
there you go.
classic.
Force Staff carrier. It's fine. It's good. Great team fight. Goes well with all the AoE magic damage they already had. I don't know, man. It's also a good long-range interrupt to deal with Enigma, which is kind of nice. But I don't think they've got enough lockdown to deal with the Storm Spirit.
You're not liking it?
Well, I don't know. I think Mandy's going to go buck nasty this game. What do you think, buddy?
I'm going to go with
you
Mad
think
Kings, actually.
They've got 2 sources of silence. But outside of that, like, you think they're going to have enough to actually deal with Storm? Okay, maybe a Toon gets Orchid. That's something. But once Storm gets Lincolns, right? Once he's stinking with a Lincoln, well, what do you do? How do you shut this guy down?
But it's a Toon.
But it's a Toon.
He's so good.
All right, well,
He's
when
the man.
Mandy and Fulkin A
10 seconds remaining.
are destroying him, we're going to have another conversation here,
5
pal.
seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
I'm not sold on the Bloodseeker. I will be completely... Is this possibly a mid Bloodseeker with a safe lane Storm? Are they going to do the old switcheroo? Because we've seen what the Bloodseeker can do mid, though.
He's
I
really
don't-
good against melee heroes.
I don't know how good it is against Puck. He's also good against low damage range heroes like Sniper and stuff
Yeah.
because he hits so hard.
He'll be okay versus the Puck. I think he can just deny a bunch, and even with Puck's higher right click, you can just regen through it.
And you still have Blood Rage, so you still have more right click.
Plus, he'll have a Disruptor when he's up top, so... I think you just suck up the Storm matchup mid, maybe. Have the Clockwork there the whole time, just zoning the Queen of Pain, dealing with the potential of the Earth Spirit Rollins, things like that.
Trent, could you tweet about us casting here, please?
I can't. I don't have any internet.
Well, then how do you use WhatsApp?
My 1 hour trial I signed up for is gone.
Well, fuck, you didn't tweet in that 1 hour, man?
No, I
What
tried
are
to
you
get.
doing?
I was
Oh!
using that time to attempt to get the Wi-Fi
Oh.
code so that we could
All
therefore.
right, I will text Motmiss. The Mott Man cometh.
Yeah, tell him we need help. Help, Mott. Save us.
Oh, my phone's messing up the mic again. God damn it.
Yeah, would you get that thing away? Jeez. Mott, you're our only hope. Oh, good thing we have a pause. Yeah, we need a sec 2 here, guys. I'll see what I can do. I'm trying.
Okay. I will not hold my phone near the mic. That's so weird, though, that it happens here.
All right.
Okay, I have texted Mott. I finished my Egg McMuffin, and I am now ready to cast some
All right.
Dota 2.
I will tweet while you do our predictions.
Thank you, Trent. You are my hero, personal and otherwise. Person who places the most observer wards by 15 minutes. I'm going to say Disruptor. Player with the highest total physical damage done to heroes at game end. I'm going to go with Lycan. Time of first barracks destruction. I'm going to say 20 or 30. Got the hiccups. Total number of trees destroyed by 30 minutes. They do have an Enigma. And they've got a Warlock. It might be 301 plus, but I'm going to go 176 to 300. I think that's safe. 30 minutes. Ah, God, I don't know. Abysmo Mandy. Dude, a Toon is talking smack already. Doesn't abysmo mean abysmal?
Abysmal. All right.
Hey, Mandy, you're abysmal. Good job.
Got him.
Your hand,
Well, I can do my own predictions.
something atunzito. Mandy's talking smack back. Yeah. Lo sulto. Good job. I like how that's like a way to deal with other people's insults. Like they insult you, say, yeah, good job. Yeah, no, that's great. You really, good job. We could learn a thing or two about smack talk from these guys, Trent.
Yeah, they're the kings. They know what they're doing. Okay, so any interesting lanes going on here? We assumed Bloodseeker top. Looks like that will be the case. He's going with the greedier build. That's definitely what you do against ranged offlaners. You start with the 2 slippers, so you can get your poor man's shield in the side shop. Great
Dude.
stuff.
They've got the Justin Beaver.
Oh my god, they do.
Begins.
No, this is Woodchopper. Is that him?
Yeah,
Is
his,
it the
yeah,
same
his
one?
name used to be Justin Beaver, and then they had to change it.
Sunsfan told me the textures on this are some of the worst in Dota.
I believe it. It's pretty bad.
This is a pretty terrible
He's
courier.
Uggo. Attune will be in the mid lane. Only 1 tango. Teammates do not love him. That's what you learn right there.
This were a pub, he would have quit already.
Yeah, this is one greedy warlock. He's like, no, man, this is an enigma. I need 3 tangos. I've done the math. He's smoked up, going for the courier snipe. Classic Sladen, and oh, look at that courier. Doubles right back. He's like, wait a second. Where's this Earth Spirit? All right, no, it's fine. No, it's totally fine, guys. Bring it on in. I'm sure
The
he's there.
Beeves. Oh,
Whoa,
he's
whoa,
gonna
whoa.
miss it.
Is he second leveling this? He's like.
All right, he's smoked. He's got a little time left. He's going to try to catch it on the double back, I think.
I think he was trying to catch it before it went to the first tier one. People tend to hide it. Like, they get greedy and they send it out early. And he's going to miss it. Oh, he knows. Oh. He's waiting. Yeah, smart Storm Spirit. He's like, until I see Earth Spirit in a lane, that courier sits here.
Like a big part of the South American meta right here. They know. They're like expecting anything you can do to grief another player.
Lycan just like pinged him, actually.
I mean, look at the courier has not moved. Like, they know they haven't seen the Earth Spirit yet.
They actually pinged him. They were 100% right. He might have shown, maybe. I don't know.
I think QWERTY's dead. Yeah,
who cares? This is way more exciting. Courier gets home. Get wrecked, nerd.
Dude, look at it. Oh, God.
Spirit's got
he uses
nothing
his
to
little
do.
legs to push it.
Lycan's pinging him. He's like, dude, come on. Get out of here. What are you doing? Can you come help me? Come punch this Enigma. You're not going to get this courier.
Yep, it's a slow start here for the Earth Spirit. He hadn't done a hell of a lot. He's level 1. He's going to roll towards mid, and okay, just popping in the trees, just coming down. Mandy, one of the best gamers in the world, as he's tagged up here.
Wow, that's impressive. The whole world.
Best gamers. I interpret that to mean the whole world. King's Wadcaphobio. Fabio. I don't know what that means. All right.
I'm going to call him Laylis, but who knows?
Yep.
Top lane, watching the denies on Bloodseeker is going to be a lot of fun.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, he's already up to 6. He's got 10 last hits. Puck is just like,
Is this how you get your jollies?
Yeah, this is a tough lane.
Oh, look at those last hits.
I actually think Bloodseeker is such a good hero.
Oh, yeah. Fucking A. He's going in.
Clock's hoping they can force an orb or something.
Yeah. No reason to use the glimpse there if he's still got the orb. All right, Courier's coming again. Earth Spirit, this is you.
Oh, he's busy in the mid lane. He's under a ward, though. So Mandy's trying to bait the roll.
Well, they don't see him.
They saw him for a second.
Yeah, now they see him. Unfortunate for old Earth Spirit. Can't do a hell of a lot. Meanwhile, Enigma racking up the farm, level 3. This is one of the great things about the offlane Enigma. You can deny in lane, and then you can move into the neutral camps, Trent. This is genius.
Yeah, he fully ditched, though. Like, he hasn't gotten anything out of the actual lane. He's not denying any experience away from the Lycan whatsoever. We're getting some pulls off. There goes a full wave. Now he's going to deny this range creep for the bonus. Give me that 30% XP and gold. Thank you very much. And gold. Now that will be broken. Just 30% XP. But he's going to hold the wave. And Warlock's farming up a double stack. So he's getting plenty of gold and experience for himself. I mean, look at this. He's getting a Hellbear, dude. This is the dream as a Warlock. He's got 62 gold. That's a free ward.
It sure is.
You know those 60 GPM talents you love? That's 1 minute right there.
I don't love those talents.
Yeah, but we all do, guys. Come on. Be honest with yourselves.
Hey, Trent, you want to bet on Enigma's talents?
Okay.
I will bet you that he gets cooldown reduction.
I think I'm going to go with the gold.
You think he's going to get gold
I'm
this
down
game?
with that. Let's go.
I'm actually not sure. We'll see if he gets Midas after the
Yeah, it really depends on his items and everything.
But I do think the cooldown reduction is
But we can pretend that we
quite
know.
good. So I would go with cooldown reduction.
Another deny. Look at this guy. 12 denies. Destroying. GG. Puck, very sad. Still level 2. The Disruptor is a higher level than the Puck. How sad is that, guys? You think your life is... He's just running after him. He's like, go ahead and orb, dude. I'm still coming.
Dude, he
Right,
almost dies. It was actually a pretty tricky play from the Puck to survive that. That last tick of Thunderstrike gets phase shifted. He's able to jaunt away to the orb. He does live, but my oh me, Trent Pax. Things heating up in the off lane for the Radiant. Now back towards the mid. It's Mandy that's in some trouble. It's a 2-on-1. The Earth Spirit. He's gone full man mode. Attune with the right clicks. They will find the kill. And the mid lane equalizer is there as Queen of Pain. Well, it's not really an equalizer. Queen of Pain is dominating the mid lane.
The kill streak is equalized. Or the kill score, rather.
That is
1-1.
That's true.
But,
a couple of breadsticks there.
Yeah, she's owning 13 denies, 30 last hits.
She's now like a full level up, almost level 6. Storm not even at the level 5 yet. This is getting scary. Attune's going to go nasty, man. We've seen what can happen when a Queen of Pain gets this kind of early momentum. Maybe you were right in your prediction. You said Mad Kings. I said Midas Club Elite.
Wrecked nerd.
You nerd. Oh, man. You probably like Star Trek, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, what do we got here? What is the lead? We don't have Layerth here. I feel
I know.
I feel handicapped.
It's odd.
Okay, 500 net worth lead for Midas Club Elite. So very minor, but they are getting good stuff out of the lanes here. Some of that is the Enigma factor. It's sort of like a half jungler when you lane it like this. So not too surprising, I suppose.
Yeah, just trying to figure out exactly what the game plans are going to be for each other. There's like Roshan potential for the Radiant. They can get that off pretty easily with the Lycan into the mid game. His build as well will be of question. Probably just going to be the Mask Midas and the Armlet. Then he heads into the jungle. He farms very quickly. Warlock gets a good 6. And so when you start looking at the game like that, the whole game kind of comes down to QWERTY's Blink. So shutting him down is a pretty big deal for Midas Club Elite.
And it's looking like a late Blink. He's probably going to be forced into treads first. Some pucks, if they're doing well, might even go Veil before Blink. But at this stage, I think there's almost no way that happens. Might need to pick up a null tally or two just so he has some stats. Obviously, he's going to complete the full magic wand, but it's hard for a puck to just go like brown boots, wand, straight Blink. You feel very squishy, pretty light on mana. Usually you'll see either a couple null tallies or treads.
Out of the offlane, though, it's pretty possible that he might just go straight Blink.
You think so?
Yeah. I think with the wand is enough. Maybe he'll go treads, but it really depends just how desperate they are to get some initiation.
Yeah, there's probably some smart guy breakpoint here. Like the timing with if you want to go treads versus Blink Dagger in this kind of a situation.
Oh, I didn't even notice he had an Iron Talon here on Dominic, so he's going to go really early, and that can help Sladen too. Give a lot of lane space to him.
I hope he doesn't go Midas.
Who? The
Lycan.
Nah, he won't go Midas.
Okay.
I think you just go Mask. Mask Madness is Midas for Lycan.
Yeah, that's a fair point. The Midas, the few times I've seen Midas, it's been pretty underwhelming. Mid lane, Mandy initiated on again, dive past the tower. Attune playing with confidence as a madman right now as Earth Spirit.
Oh, he doesn't have
on
the mana.
Run. They try to split the 9s, but Enigma, you're right. He's short. He can't black hole. It's a 3-on-1. Attune has Blink in 1. He might still make it out here. He gets to the high ground. TP home. Attune will survive. Will we get the taunts to follow up? Nope. Sladen trying to roll out. Oh, daddy, he's going to make it. 50 HP, but Fulkin A, he's going to try to chase him down, and I think Bloodseeker will find this kill. No TP rotation. He pops the Fairy Fire. He's taking a lot of tower shots here. Attune, he's back. They bait it in, and he gets the turnaround. Sure, it's a 1-for-1, but Attune, the master of disaster, as he finds another.
Career's on the hunt.
Streak of dominance.
Justin Beaver.
Shelter, he is in deep. Helter Skelter, baby, nowhere to go. He's going to try to take the death to the tower, but it's the Clockwork that finds the kill.
Back mid, Attune. There's a lot of right clicks from Mandy, too. Has a stick up.
Still, Attune's happy as hell finding both those kills. Now they're going to bring down this Observer Ward. I feel like Quap is just an Attune hero through and through.
Yep.
Fits the play style, big burst damage, allows him to make manly plays, still get out of harm's way, denies the double damage rune.
All this did give a little bit of space to our puck, too. So up to 800 gold. Feeling all right about it.
Hello, world.
Good ward here. Spotting what Enigma's up to. There was a wraparound play as well. When Sladen rolled in mid and started the whole fight versus the Storm Spirit, Clockwork had just placed a ward. They needed TP into the engagement, and he placed it right over an Observer and Sentry. So right where Sladen's standing right now. They had a ward, but they immediately lost it. So running into some problems here on the Dire in terms of their overall vision. They got that one ward down bottom by the safe lane. Rupture now used on QWERTY top lane.
Yeah, Puck in a little bit of trouble. Still only level 6. Does have a Dream Coil. Tries to phase shift some of it, but it's just not going to be enough. Or is it? Now the rolling boulder. Sladen sets it up. Fulkin A wants the kill, but he can't get it. Oh, no. Now he's in deep. QWERTY dancing around as he finds the kill after jaunting to the orb. Very nicely done. The howl from Lycan, adding a little bit of bonus survivability there. Mad Kings living up to their name as they find the old switcheroo.
Well, that was impressive. I did not think that was going to work. But just commits fully for it. And I don't know, maybe if they just kept punching puck and forced the orb earlier, it could have went a little bit better. But yeah, they went for the safer play and ended up being a little bit more dangerous for them. Laylis is looking towards the Midas.
Trent Pax, did you know it's a greater than 1K net worth lead for Mad Kings right now?
I did with this handy net worth bar.
It's about
at the
2,000
top of the screen.
In fact, yes. So I love arbitrary thresholds. Attune, straight for the Orchid. This is a man's build right here.
The double
This is
null.
how you know there's a real man. No, Brown Boots Orchid.
He has 2 nulls.
Well, he's got 2 nulls, but he didn't even get treads. I like it, dude. You know what Attune's thinking right now? I'm ahead. I will get the item with silence, and I will get further ahead and also anger them in the process. I love it.
I killed the Storm Spirit
do
a
this,
lot.
but Dominic, he's ruptured. He goes into wolf form. He's like, now I don't want to run. What do I do? Black hole, again, not enough mana, but Dominic getting healed up. He's trying not to take damage from the rupture. It's going to tick off. Dominic might live through this. The big whoop is away, but now the glimpse back. Woohoo! It's a tune. He finds 2. It's a double kill as he drops another big sonic wave. And again, this Enigma, it's like he doesn't have a calculator. Every team fight, he doesn't have the mana for the black hole. What's he doing?
I mean, you said it, no calculator, apparently. Mandy chasing down Qwerty in the top lane, too. Trying to find that orb, but there's vision now. That's where it gets tough. He's got 7 charges. Wow, Mandy. Patient.
Dude.
It is a long zip.
Attune is playing like he wants to go to TI.
It's one way to get there. There's only one qualifier, though, so it's a lot of games. You got to win.
A lot of games.
We're going to have 3 series for you guys today here.
3 series tomorrow, I think, right? Isn't it?
Yep.
3 and 3?
Series A, Series B, and then winner of A and B will play in the 3rd match today. That'll be the winner's final. That'll send someone to the grand final, and then you'll have the rest of the bracket all played out tomorrow. And that's when we find out when someone goes to TI. And that's all. That's not us. Is that us?
What, tomorrow?
Are we back tomorrow?
Oh, hells yeah, baby.
We're all SA, right?
Yep. It's you and me, then you and Mott. No, you and me, then me and Mott, then you and Mott, and rinse and repeat tomorrow.
Woohoo!
Yep. A lot of South American Dota. America. Here we go. Queen of Pain, 6K net worth, next highest on the Dire. That's going to be 4,200 on this Storm Spirit, man. He is balling. No Bloodstone on the Storm. Mandy's still very far away. And that Orchid, uh-oh, I hear a train a-coming, Mr. Trent Pax. Another double damage rune picked up by Clockwork, but only 2 pieces left. He's actually picked up the recipe, the 2 more expensive parts of that Orchid.
Every second is just like so clutch on this Queen of Pain. She wants that Orchid so fast, she can just kill the Storm Spirit.
Down bottom, Hand of Midas coming out on fucking A.
That's
very
I guess
strange.
pretty standard at this point, honestly.
And Midas on Enigma. I'm feeling better about that 15% cooldown reduction.
As well as the late game matchup with the Storm Spirit too, like just being all kind of on that same page of timings.
I'm starting to feel like Dire might be too greedy here. Like Radiant are going combative items, early armlet on the Lycan, just about complete. Orchid coming out on Quap. Dire, they've got double Midas and a Bloodstone coming. I mean,
mid lane, Storm Spirit's dead.
Oh, yes, he sure is. Zip away, but Magnetize doing a lot. Orb forward, Qwerty gonna jaunt to it, and we'll find the kill. Dream Coil, but the deny does not happen.
Oh, that was so close.
Qwerty still gets credit for that one, and up top, Tier 1 tower falls. It's an exchange. It's down bottom. Midas find that Tier 1 tower, kill themselves. 8-3. It is still Mad Kings holding on to a nice little net worth lead for themselves, probably around 2,500. Yep, more than 2K.
The beauty of Enigma, able to match up even with a Midas. He still pushes that tower so quickly. Help of a couple heroes, so they're still keeping pace with that, as you said earlier. Investment from the Lycan in terms of the armlet. But you know, that's why Nyx and Enigma in particular are 2 of the best Midas carriers in the whole game. But we'll get into that in a second. Attune just blinks into 2 looking for a shrine. He's like, oh shit, there's some people up here.
Here we go. Follow-ups there. Magnetize on cooldown, but silence from the Bloodseeker. Quap's actually going to get locked down. She is completely isolated here. Disruptor does put down a Static Storm kinetic field. The Enigma walks through it. Black Hole connects on 2.
That Golem attack range.
Follow-up, it's going to be there. But now Qwerty comes in. The Golem actually doing a fair bit of damage himself. It's a 2 for 3. And now Mad Kings trying to mitigate their losses. And it looks like they will survive with the puck and the Lycan as he finishes off that little Eidolon. Very awkward fight. Just unfortunate for Attune. They dropped a lot to finish him off, but it was worthy investment as he could not survive through it.
Oh, that hurts. 419 gold goes on to the Storm Spirit. At least Queen of Pain already has that Orchid, but still. The Puck Veil was completed, by the way. Pretty unusual for offlane pucks, but his life got a lot easier once everyone started rotating, and he was kind of just chilling in the lane, so he'll farm faster, much like the Mask of Madness. Veil's another way to get speedier in terms of your farming. And now Attune just going to go back and look towards those treads.
Yeah. Big recovery for Mandy there. Now #1 on net worth for the team, pretty comfortably so. Looking at a Bloodstone and getting closer. He went for the power tread, so no arcane boots for efficiency. Instead, just looking for that soul booster. Everybody needs a little pick-me-up now and again.
You said it. Places most observer awards. Ooh, it's currently Sladen. He's leading. So bottom, a little bit of push coming out here.
Curse you, Sladen. Disruptor needs to step up his game.
I'm getting my sound game on, guys.
You think you're fancy or something because you brought headphones?
Yeah, I do. I came prepared.
I like casting without Dota sounds. It's a nice challenge. It's difficult, but I feel like it's raising my caster MMR. I'm forced to use visual cues only.
Gotta use those green diamonds up top. Gotta watch those ruptures.
Yes, down bottom. Big push from the Big Wolf. Dominic in the front lines here. Not a team that I'd want to be split pushing against. The tier 1 up top still standing. Fulkin A. He'll stick around and try to finish it off there. But here we go. Glyph from the Dire. And that's going to be the Mad Kings putting a lot of pressure on. I think they might get a twofer here. BOGO's on sale. 2 for 1, big
I have sound. Here you go, buddy. Oh, take those off.
You want to give me the sound?
Yeah, you took the sound. You're the man.
Oh, look at that. It's a sound.
And you're gonna have my sound, but still useful, I think.
That's okay. I'm not picky. If there's one thing you should have learned about me, Trent, I'm not fussy. Although now I can't hear myself, so I'm gonna be screaming.
You scream anyway. It's fine.
Oops. Sorry, guys. Okay.
Sound initiated.
There's crumbs all over my desk.
Ah, jeez. You know, we rewatched the Slacks sandwich eating video today.
The which one?
The Slacks eats a sandwich.
Oh, yeah?
Suns fan and I played the full thing with us commentating it.
That's actually pretty dank.
Yeah.
Because
6 minutes, dude.
That video rules. I like the song, too. What is it? That Imagine Dragons song?
Yeah.
It's the League of Legends one?
Yeah, you get to hear it 2.5 times. It's quite the video.
Yeah, it really is. All right, here we go. Bloodseeker. Damn, actually, look at this set. Can we just take a moment? What is this?
It's the new Immortal. It's hype. What, you don't like it? He's got, like, bird skeletons on him. He's the bird man. You
Look at
know.
his tongue, dude. He looks like some kind of frisky, ghoulish demon.
He looks like the natives from Easter Island who used to, they used to jump off the cliffs. It was a competition called the Birdman or something. It determined who was the leader of the
I
tribe.
think they also ate babies.
Well, you know what, buddy? It just I'm trying to be educational here. It's cool. They had to climb a cliff
It's cool.
and get these bird eggs from the ocean, then like climb back. It was like a race or something.
Damn.
And they looked like that. That's how I envisioned them.
Some kind of man
That
adventure.
guy looks like a bird man.
Hey, look at this. Puck went for Vale instead of Blink.
He never listens to me, guys. I know. It's fine. Don't worry.
Well, it sounds interesting. But I
no,
cannot confirm.
no. We talked about the Veil already. He farms faster. Remember? You were listening. You just forgot.
I was listening, yes.
Yeah,
I was
see,
probably
there
reading
you go.
Twitch chat. Here we go. Puck initiated on. He's got himself a Dream Coil, and he's going to fall attuned. Fell on the backside. Looks like Disruptor was able to lock him down.
Black hole.
Shelter nearby, thinking about something, but will not go for it. Was it the Black Hole that found that
It
kill?
was the black hole, baby. And now it's
All
a
right,
ruptured
here we go.
warlock.
Shelter, wrong place, wrong time. Midas. Team Midas Club Elite. They're doing it, Trent. They're really doing it. They've taken the lead. Look at that goal.
They're owning. Like the burden of the Radiant one is that classic execution, right? It's like, yeah, if we get things going, they all bought Midases as long as we don't screw up or anything, or as long as we, if we play perfectly.
Yeah.
And there's no way, right? We're just gonna push down these towers. And they don't have the heroes to fight us right now, but they can't quite find the big execution. We're not seeing the big warlock ultis, like to interrupt and stuff like that. The one that we did get, he punched through the whole black hole, which was pretty cool with the attack range, but you're not able to instantly cancel it. Where you haven't seen a massive like 2-man kick into 3-man silence or something like that with Queen of Pain. Like they had it, they were rolling, and Attune was looking sick and snowballing so hard. But this is where the game gets really tough for them. They only have a few more tries at it before it's very difficult. And Roche is kind of that backup solution that they could look towards with Dominic.
Yeah, they don't have amazing Roshan, really low on minus armor and overall right clicks, but they can do it, right? Wolfie, he's looking all right. Attune, it's kind of insane how quickly his momentum fell off. Now, I was complimenting this man build right here, but it comes at a risk. It's very much reliant on continuing the snowball, finding those kills with the Orchid, and kind of the opposite has happened. Attune picked up the Orchid. What happens is they catch him here at the Shrine right away. Then we have that follow-up team fight where he gets solo Black Hold. Not really a criticism of Attune's playstyle, more that a compliment of the Dire squad here, Midas Elite Club, to understand how much they need to shut down this Quaff and prevent her from getting out of control. So he's still #1 on net worth, but now the Bloodseeker nipping at his heels. And, of course, that Hand of Midas, as we talked about, making a difference there. Now S and Y going to be on the way for the Bloodseeker.
Yeah, it's just coming in clutch when they needed it from Laylis. Like, he had a few problems with those early rotations where it was like, oh, I wish I had mana from Black Hole here, but he just didn't have it at the right times. It didn't work out with, like, his jungling patterns or whatever. But since then, turned it around completely. Now has the Blink Dagger. And once he's into the BKB, he could, he can consider going for that if he's confident enough in his Storm Spirit to pick off the Warlock. Then it's, like, super easy, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you both initiate at the same time and he Black Holes the 3 heroes while Storm zips on the Warlock, it's going to be a very difficult game.
That's true. And it's looking more and more like interrupting that Black Hole is just not something they'll have consistently at the ready. The Enigma's done a really good job not hesitating, burning the Black Hole for key kills, then just giving your team that 4v5 advantage. He goes into the Blink Dagger now. Tome of Knowledge queued up. Probably a BKB coming out for Enigma at some point, even though there are a couple of tools to break the BKB channel. I think it's still a worthy investment. Still a damn good item. A lot of damage that's coming out that it'll help mitigate. Even just the burn from the golem, stuff like Magnetize.
Yeah.
Enigma's not super survivable, especially since he did not go mech this game. It's kind of funny how that's kind of drifted away from Enigma. He used to be known as that, hey, you get an 11-minute mech, right? That's sick, faster than any other hero. And now teams are skipping it completely and just looking more towards the late game.
I think the same logic is applied to Nyx Assassin, because people used to rush Blink all the time. But they kind of realized that, well, you never really initiate with Blink that fast. So, like, why not buy a Midas? Like, your entire early game is spent trying to initiate out of Vendetta, killing someone. Maybe, like, you can think, like, oh, Dagon makes that faster and stuff like that, which is true. But the Midas is just a much more reliable way to keep your golden farm going the whole game. Then you can buy that Blink Dagger when you actually need it to blink and Carapace in big team fights, when the game's more oriented around 5v5 and not just little skirmishes. Enigma's the same thing. But teams... If you've seen Enigma with a mech pushing your tower, for the most part, you can't contest. You know you're going to lose that team fight, so people just dodge, and you don't even use the mech for the first, like, 15 minutes.
It's true. It becomes this weird min-max thing. Kind of, again, it reminds me of that old Undying style, where he was so good at dominating the early lane, teams would just literally not fight him. And after 10 or 15 minutes, if you refuse to go blow for blow, the Undying just kind of falls off because he's so reliant on kills. It becomes too easy to play around, and the mech is like that. And it is a big sunk cost. Like, the opportunity cost of investing in that mech and then never really having to use it compared to going for the early Midas, as we're seeing Enigmas do now, you just farm so much more quickly.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
And it's already a hero that farms super fast. I think he's still one of the fastest junglers in the game, if not the fastest jungler. Interesting to see Quap get the gold talent, though. Is that pretty standard? I feel like cooldown reduction is pretty damn good on this hero.
Yeah, I would agree. That's one you more commonly see. You get the fun little .4s or whatever at the end of your spell cooldowns every time you hover over them, but
yeah, but any hero,
it's an understandable game for the.
You know, I play a little anti-mage, and that talent where it lowers blink, it's been changed a couple times. But anything that lowers blink cooldown just makes these mobile heroes feel so much stronger.
They're pretty fun to play.
But I don't know. Maybe that's just my anecdotal experience. I guess maybe a sign that Attune reading this to be a longer game.
Yep. They both, like, Sladen's building a Midas too on the Earth Spirit. They know that they kind of they don't have that really window opportunity that you might have had with this draft, so they're just playing for a slightly later one.
Yeah, so maybe that's just an adjustment. You know, you plan on getting cooldown reduction, but some games the gold is just too value. Dominic maybe regretting not going for a big farming tool himself.
Well, he's got it. I mean, that's like Mask and Armlet are just.
Yeah. I mean, I have seen some Midas Lycans work really well, but
yeah,
usually it's more. Okay, I'm #1 on net worth at 8 minutes. I'm now going to invest in the Midas to make sure I stay #1 on net worth for the next 15 minutes kind of a thing. And it doesn't really feel like it holds him back that much, but I think Midas as a purely recovery item on Lycan can be a bit of a fallacy. And he'll go for the BKB now and has it completed. They are going to smoke up off the back of this as Earth Spirit picks one up. So we'll see where Mad Kings rotate to. Blink Dagger also up on the puck. So this is kind of a key time where they've got some big items, and they want to try to make it happen.
Yeah, their lanes are in a rough spot, though. There's too many creeps down bottom with the Enigma. So they can't really just, like, smoke up, or they're going to take a lot of damage on that bottom tower.
Yeah. It's true.
They now push top lane. They have a good ward, but, like, Storm Spirit's still up here, and he's just pushing in this lane, too. So they can't find a window to smoke. Instead, they just try and hold these two lanes and try and take the Roche. Try and force an engagement while they have the BKB. As the one on Queen of Pain is also done. So if they hook in into, they can basically guarantee a rupture target, which is pretty scary. But Queen also has a haste rune, so might be all right. The Rat, though, Enigma Eidolon's heading bottom. Storm Spirit was top, but he TP's back home.
Oh, Orchid used in the mid lane here on the Disruptor. Attune actually finds the solo pick. Now back towards the high ground. The tether will be broken on the Dream Coil, but Quap follows up, and Falcon, he's taking a lot of damage, mate. Attune, he's the one that takes the Rupture, and that will actually ensure the survival of the Bloodseeker. Attune just going to tank the Silence, now getting healed up by the Warlock, feeling pretty safe. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Eidolon's chipping at the tower, but actually pretty minimal damage. These little blueberries just don't hit that hard. Does force out a glyph. And Mad Kings move right into the Roche pit. There you go. They're going to try to Roche off this with the Disruptor dead, but Disruptor is coming right back. He does have the ultimate. They know it. And they are going to get the hell out of Dodge and just head down towards that bottom lane.
They really needed that kill on the Bloodseeker. It was very important for Midas Club Elite that he survived. That's essentially what saved it. Because the whole time they also could just TP in the Enigma, and then the fight becomes a fight. But really good patience there from Laylis just to stay on this bottom map and keep his GPM going insane.
That's what's so brilliant about it, because there's no Radiant vision here, so he kind of knows, like, all right, I'm going to send my Eidolons down. And sure, Radiant sees the Eidolons, but you don't know if Enigma is farming right here or if he's TP'd back and he's already
like
at the Roche pit.
Or something.
Yeah, like ready to jump in and counter-initiate. So just really good positioning, like you said, good patience for the Enigma to play best of both sides, where you know, okay, Mad Kings are committed to the pit, you split push and take the tower, or that threat is still there where he's off the map, not just sitting in the bottom lane where he's easily killable. So he'll get the BKB out of that, and now Refresher queued up on
the greatest Enigma. Okay, now I think we can definitively say cooldown, right?
Yes.
I mean, you're looking at a Refresher. You already have the BKB.
I mean, even though this is going to be a long game, the cooldown reduction is just so goddamn good. And it also reduces the cooldown of the Hand of Midas, so of course that means he does inherently just farm faster by going cooldown reduction.
Attune,
he's got the BKB, now Puck comes in, Orb across, and a follow-up Sonic Wave, Pico getting low. They are going to back up after finding 2 quick kills. And I think that'll be the end of it. Attune looking like he overcommitted there, but he picked up the BKB, and that was actually enough to keep him alive. Great reveal. That's how you want to use your 10-second Magic Immunity charge, I guess.
Yeah, that was scary, too. Imagine if they disabled her before that or something. Certainly some opportunities for it. So, Roshan, are they still not going to commit? The respawn's too short. He's now down to the 8 Bloodstone charges, so next death can be very scary.
Maybe the drawback of Shrines is kind of a situation. You get a couple of key kills, and you feel like they can just reassemble so quickly, especially with that Bloodstone, like you said.
He went the GPM, dude. He didn't do it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's a believer.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, it is a lot of money, and then at least then you get a Refresher, right?
That's true. I mean, this is one of these situations. Neither talent is bad.
No.
But I do think the cooldown reduction might be slightly better with the way he's itemized. Here we'll see initiation onto the Earth Spirit. They actually used a Rupture for this, it felt like. But now Dominic comes in. Black Hole connects on the Wolf. It's going to be 2 down on the side of the Radiant as Midas Club find a good initiation off the backside of this smoke. Hook shot connects onto Shelter. And they'll find the 3rd kill on the Warlock as Puck and Queen of Pain both make it out. But now I think Midas Club turn their sights towards Roche, and they should be able to claim it.
Yeah, you look at it, it doesn't really look like a Roche lineup, but Bloodseeker is surprisingly good at helping out. Of course, he buffs the damage of anyone with the Blood Rage. The pure damage that even just comes out from the Silence does add up over time. The Blood Right, short cooldown. He's quite good. They even have an Arcane Rune. Unfortunately, Enigma's already used his stuff. He's like, does anyone have a bottle I can borrow? But at least they have the 2nd best hero, I would say. Well, maybe the 1st best. Storm's a little overrated, actually, with the Arcane Rune, because it doesn't work with the zip distance, but still good.
I think it's slightly better for the really long cooldowns, like Global Silence, Ravage, Black Hole.
Then again, you don't really want to have to like force a fight with Black Hole. You know, it's a special touch.
That's fair. I think it's also really good on those spammable heroes, kind of like Queen of Pain, where you can just blink so much more. You know, you have daggers that much. Like Dagger's already a 4-second cooldown, so it just allows this hero a whole nother set. Like Earth Spirit, for example. You know, he's pretty damn good when it comes to having an Arcane Rune. Lycan going for the Lincolns.
Thanks, Grant.
I actually can't stop saying it.
I said halberd the other day.
God damn it.
Damn
We're being
you,
infected. Curse you,
It just slipped out, and I was like, oh, God, what did I just say?
I actually saw a thread yesterday that was like, Grant, you are butchering the English language in ways I never thought possible. It was almost like a complimentary
Yeah,
level
exactly.
of
It's not
butchery.
even a flame. It's just like, how do you do it, dude? All right, Lincoln Sphere is almost done on our Queen of Pain. That will make her life a little bit easier. The targeting from the Storm Spirit for BKBs down or something like that, as well as the Rupture being the big one.
Interesting to see Quap with double defensive items, though. I think it feels like Aghanims has really fallen out of favor on Queen of Pain, and now we're just seeing stuff like Shiva's Guard get prioritized a lot more. I guess now that there's so many creative Aghanims in the games, the ones kind of like Veno and Queen of Pain that don't really do anything besides just give you a level 4 ultimate, just feel underwhelming compared to what you can get out of a Shiva's or an AC or one of these other big utility items.
Yep.
Like Hex, you know, Bloodthorn, so many other options now.
It's also just, we knew that she was, like they knew they were picking her into a difficult game in terms of the Disruptor and the Enigma, where these 2 heroes that you blink in, you commit to a fight.
Yeah.
So
you kind of knew she was going to have to itemize a little differently to survive.
even like a Shiva's guard next, I wouldn't be too surprised. Like it's that kind of a game. Maybe if there are some more right clickers or
Dude,
something.
Shiva's is sick. I mean, that's what's cool about Quap is her item build is very open-ended, right? Like AC is still a great item on her in some games. You'll see Hex pop out on her still occasionally. Even Octarine Core, right? We saw Fada get an Octarine Core the other day.
Yeah, I was actually just about to say, I think I might have to change it to AC because I thought Lycan might be able to get one, but he has to get a Lincolns of his own. The Rupture is just too good.
Yeah.
And before they even have an AC, though, fucking A is going to have one. I would think. He's already
fucking A.
1,000 gold towards it. Get his S and Y Blade Mail. He is a lovely build, dude. These are some value items. Blade Mail, S and Y.
Trent, I have to say, I am no longer an S and Y hater. I think this item has finally been buffed enough times. I'm like, you know, S and Y really just gives you a little bit of everything. It's like a buffed up Drum of Endurance.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is.
It feels great, man. Like so many heroes that have that window in the mid game or, you know, kind of tail into the early game where they feel very weak, kind of like the gyrocopters of the world. They just need a little something, but you don't want to get BKB first item. S and Y is just perfect. It lets you chase
also,
people down, gives you some nice tankiness.
It's not one you talk about often, but S and Y is disgustingly good against Lycan specifically. Like if there's one hero that wants to just run at you and like right click you nonstop, but he's not that scary in a sense. Like Bloodseeker, I don't think is scared of Lycan, but if you can just like chase after this Lycan and right click him and keep maiming him so you stop his attack slow, pretty obnoxious. You know, Lycan loves to do that with his wolves with the cripple and stuff.
Plus, you have additional movement speed to try to get away from him. You've got some extra survivability, so he can't just burst you down. That's a good point. BKB Blink on Enigma, ready to rock and roll. Refresher Orb not that far away. Long range zip down bottom. Storm clears out the creep wave. Looking for the opening to make a catch, but right now the positioning of Mad King's just a little bit too good. Quap trying to split push up top. Does have a TP scroll, but will hide off the map so that they don't rotate back too quickly. It's a game of chicken right now. We might see that Quap jump back.
Fresh Arcane Rune bottom if Dire happened to go scout it out. Could be very, very good for Enigma right now as we are aiming up for a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a little pause here.
Oh, I was just looking for the Layearth.
Layearth.
All of our beautiful overlays. Anything exciting? That 4-step's good, but our Storm Spirit's Aegis, 1 minute remaining. No fancy icon up top here on the secondary stream. We're so far away.
Hey guys, remember you can buy Moonduck merch now at moonduck.tv.
And don't forget to join us at moonduck.tv/discord.gg/moonducktv.
Loop bet, woo! I actually, I don't think the store is spamming on Moobot in this channel, but dude, we've got sales coming like crazy. A couple items at low stock. So if you're an XL or an XXL and you're eyeing up some Moonduck merch,
you might be too late.
I would get on it ASAP because yeah, I definitely did not order enough XL stuff. But hey, we've got a lot of mediums. So if you're a medium, you can order tomorrow.
Oh, there it is. He's not gonna take it. He's giving it a Storm. What a nice guy.
This wolf is scouting him out, dude. It's just like the mobile ward. One of the many benefits of having a lycanthrope.
Problem is he doesn't have a bottle.
Hey.
Oh, where's the bottle?
It's a Lotus on Storm. That's kind of cool.
Who's got the bottle, Andrew? It's just gone?
I think they sold it.
Ah, Storm. How dare you?
Your Disruptor would have loved that bottle. Here we go. Attune jumps in onto the Disruptor. He will Glimmer TP.
Nice hook.
Bloodright, BKB's popped. Attune trying to go blow for blow with Fulkin A, and he is not winning this battle. Warlock gets locked down by Mandy. This Storm feels uncontrollable right now. Attune gets off a decent ult, but it will cost him his life. Now Dominic with the BKB. Black Hole locks him down, and the Lycan will be put to sleep. It turns out they've got a vaccination for rabies, Trent, and it's damn effective.
All right, this ward is what we like to call the game-winning ward right there. Perfect vision right onto this Warlock. Did you see that zip? That zip downtown. I was like, oh, he zipped too far. He missed.
Downtown.
Oh, no, he sees the Warlock. Instantly annihilated. No chance of the ult.
Buyback's not going to be a possibility. They dive in. They destroy Querty, and this will be a GG call momentarily here, I think. Maybe they hang in here a bit longer, but it's turning into what feels like an insurmountable lead as Midas Club Elite just showing superior team fight prowess. They get the bottom lane of barracks. They rotate mid immediately. Still a tier 2 tower standing up top, so they won't be able to end this game with megas, but they'll get at least another tier 3 out of this, I think. Bloodseeker in the front line now very close to the Assault Kuros. Trent, Midas Club Elite. Can we get a golf clap?
They actually just so outplayed them. just completely dismantled the team fight. They read exactly how the fight has to go for Mad Kings with the Warlock and the Earth Spirit, and just it didn't even look close. Also, that hookshot to counter that initiation from the Queen of Pain. Like, she had the Orchid up. She was going to throw the Sonic Wave to guarantee the kill onto the Disruptor, make sure no Static Storm's there, and interrupt her there.
Yep. There's the AC, and oh, ho, 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 it's a Refresher Orb on the Enigma.
That's insane. He's a... Look how rich he is for 35 minutes, Enigma. Oh, it's like S4 when he's playing.
So someone told me that if you're able to... If you get the cooldown reduction and you get Refresher and an Octarine Core... It's actually a very manageable black hole cooldown. But either way, that's going to be a GG. Mad Kings aren't going to play it out. Go next, Mandy, says a tune.
All right, I like it. They're done. All right, let's roll.
Trent, the only prediction I got right were the trees.
I only got the barracks right. I went with the Lycan squad.
Yep.
We
Me
suck.
too. Okay, well, see you later, folks. Game 2 coming up in a jiff. That was Midas Club Elite scoring off against the Mad Kings. This is still the opening of the South American playoffs. Best of 3, so there is some room for recovery. But like you pointed out there, Trent, it felt like Mad Kings just got a little bit outclassed at the end.
Yeah, destroyed.
You know, that was just Midas Club looking so good. So let's go ahead and let's turn on our camera. Hello, Trent's eating a McChicken.
Junior McChicken.
You are a junior McChicken.